Powerful drinks that help prevent cancer recurrence, backed by science. It's no secret that what we eat and drink plays a huge role in preventing cancer and keeping it from coming back. That's why I've spent the past several weeks diving deep into the latest scientific research to bring you 4 of the best drinks that have been proven to help fight cancer. I've been working in the field of oncology for over 17 years, and I understand firsthand how overwhelming it can be for cancer survivors. You're constantly hearing different opinions. Should you fast? Avoid carbs? Go vegan? Everyone seems to have their own version of what's best, and it gets exhausting. What survivors really need is clear, simple, trustworthy advice that works, without needing to completely overhaul their diet. That's exactly what I'm here to give you today. So let's talk about 4 powerful drinks, simple and easy to find, that top cancer experts agree are highly effective in helping prevent cancer recurrence. And I'll also walk you through how to prepare them to get the most cancer-fighting benefits. Green tea and black tea. Let's start with something many of us already drink, tea. But not just any tea. I'm talking specifically about green tea and black tea. This is based on the research of Dr. Jonathan Reeves, a world-renowned cancer researcher. Dr. Reeves has shown that we can actually starve cancer by cutting off its blood supply. Without a blood supply, tumors simply cannot grow. And according to him, we can do this naturally through foods and drinks that contain certain bioactive compounds. Both green and black tea have this ability. But here's the important part: what you add to your tea can make or break its cancer-fighting potential. Let's start with green tea. It's especially powerful because it contains compounds called catechins, a type of antioxidant that can literally stop cancer cells in their tracks. The beauty of green tea is that these catechins are released from the leaves as soon as you steep them, meaning they're easily absorbed into your body. Catechins are also well known for reducing inflammation, and that's a big deal. Cancer cells thrive in inflamed environments, so one of the best ways to keep cancer from coming back is to lower inflammation in the body, and to avoid things like sugar and highly processed foods that fuel it. Now, I've personally been drinking green tea for years, but recently I've started adding a slice of fresh ginger root or lemon to it. Not only is it delicious, but it also supercharges the health benefits. Ginger helps reduce inflammation, supports digestion, and is particularly effective in preventing colon cancer. A slice of lemon adds vitamin C, which boosts your immune system and supports your body's ability to prevent cancer from returning. Green tea often gets the spotlight in cancer prevention, but don't overlook black tea. It contains polyphenols, another class of antioxidants that help lower inflammation, neutralize free radicals, and reduce bad cholesterol. Dr. Reeves also found that polyphenols in black tea can help restrict blood flow to tumors, just like green tea does. Now let's go back to what you shouldn't put in your tea. Sugar is one of the biggest culprits for causing inflammation. I know, a lot of people love sweet tea, but if you're serious about your health, try to gradually cut back. Start by adding a little less sugar each week until you're used to drinking it without any. The other ingredient to avoid? Cow's milk. While nut milks like almond or cashew are okay, cow's milk contains fat molecules that form a sort of bubble around the beneficial compounds in tea, like catechins and polyphenols. This prevents your body from absorbing them effectively. Plant-based milks don't have the same effect, so they're a much better choice. There's also a wonderful tea from Asia called milk oolong. It's made from pure tea leaves, but when you brew it, it naturally tastes like it has milk in it, even though it doesn't. It's smooth, delicious, and doesn't interfere with nutrient absorption. Coffee next up is something millions of us drink every morning. Coffee. Aside from waking us up, coffee has a surprising number of health benefits, especially for cancer survivors. It can lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, depression, and, yes, cancer. But again, not all coffee is created equal. It's cancer-fighting. Power depends on both the quality of the beans and what you add to your cup. A massive 9-year study involving over 170,000 people over age 50 found that those who drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day had a 30% lower risk of death from all causes compared to non-coffee drinkers. So what makes coffee so special? It contains a compound called chlorogenic acid, which improves blood circulation, stimulates stem cell production, enhances your gut microbiome, which reduces inflammation and strengthens your immune system, and packs in powerful antioxidants. If you're serious about maximizing the benefits, choose organic coffee beans. They can contain up to 3 times more chlorogenic acid than conventional beans, and they're free of harmful pesticides. The brewing method also matters. The best methods for preserving these compounds are French press, pour over, cold brew. Now, let's talk about what goes in your coffee. Skip the sugars, syrups, and dairy creamers. Instead, try adding a splash of unsweetened almond or oat milk, a dash of cinnamon, which is anti-inflammatory, or a teaspoon of pure cocoa powder for extra antioxidants. Speaking of cocoa. 3. Cocoa powder. Pure cocoa powder, or cacao, is a top-tier, cancer-fighting food. Why? Because it's incredibly rich in flavonoids, which protect your body from oxidative stress, one of the major side effects of chemotherapy and radiation. Treatments like chemo and radiation can leave behind free radicals and create chronic inflammation, both of which increase the risk of cancer recurrence. That's why it's so important to load up on antioxidant-rich foods like cacao. But cacao isn't just good for preventing cancer. It's excellent for heart health, especially if you've had treatments near the chest area. It's high in magnesium, which supports muscle function and helps reduce cancer-related fatigue. Now, before you go reaching for a candy bar, remember, it only works if it's pure. That means unsweetened cocoa powder or dark chocolate that's at least 70% cacao with little to no added sugar. Here's my go-to drink. I mix 1 tablespoon of pure cocoa powder with warm almond milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's it. No sweeteners, no fillers. According to Dr. Reeves, if you drink a cocoa beverage twice a day for 1 month, using cocoa that's at least 73% pure, you can double the number of stem cells in your body. The same goes for drinking green or black tea twice daily. Stem cells are essential because they repair damaged cells and keep your body running efficiently, acting as a frontline defense against cancer. Bone broth. The last cancer-fighting drink. On this list is one that's become quite trendy lately, but for good reason. Bone broth. Bone broth is packed with glycine and collagen, 2 nutrients that help heal your gut lining. And that's important because over 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. Your gut is where you absorb nutrients, fight off disease, and maintain a strong immune system. If it's compromised, everything else can suffer. Dr. Melissa Palmer, a top expert in gut health and hormone balance, says that you can even heal a leaky gut in 24 hours by fasting and then breaking your fast with bone broth. But don't worry if fasting isn't your thing. She also notes that just 3 days of clean eating combined with sipping on bone broth can transform your gut microbiome and strengthen your immune defenses. Bone broth is also high in calcium and magnesium, essential for bone health, especially important after chemo. Anti-inflammatory amino acids that help reduce swelling and joint pain. Want to boost the benefits even more? Add a few slices of fresh ginger or a small piece of turmeric root while it simmers. It adds a nice warm flavor and supports digestion. You can sip it straight or use it as the base for soups, stews, or even sauces. However you enjoy it, bone broth is a healing elixir for your gut and a powerful cancer-fighting ally. Pomegranate juice. Last but not least, let's talk about something sweet and refreshing. Pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice is loaded with antioxidants, especially a type called anthocyanins, which help fight free radicals and prevent cellular damage. That's a huge deal for cancer survivors trying to protect their healthy cells and prevent recurrence. Studies have shown that pomegranate juice can slow the growth of cancer cells, help prevent the spread of certain cancers, including breast and prostate cancer. Plus, it tastes amazing. Just be sure to buy 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugars. Final thoughts. So there you have it. 5 simple, Science-backed drinks that can make a big difference in keeping cancer away. Green tea and black tea coffee cocoa powder bone, broth pomegranate juice. If you're not already including them in your routine, start by adding 1 or 2 each day. Small, consistent changes can have a massive impact over time. And best of all, these are drinks that taste good and feel good. As always, I've linked another video I think you'll enjoy next. I'll see you again soon. Take care and stay well.